Alright, I think I might have gotten this shit box to work here. So let's start with this. I'll turn that on, and we gotta wait for it to stop blinking. As soon as it stops blinking, it will confirm it's good to go. Saw blinking. Alright. Where the fuck is it? There we go. I literally went in and unplugged the monitor's main cable to the motherboard and then plugged it back in, and it fixed the tube. Come on. Pick up the hard disk. Yes! That scared me for a moment there. Because it had like the diskette with the question mark, which means it doesn't have a boot medium. Okay, that's concerning. It's going to tell me why I can't load that extension. Tell me why. So this has 6.0.2 on a hard drive. Copyright 1988, which that's mostly accurate. This system was produced in 1986. It was a follow-up because the 128 and the 512 only had that much memory and it could be upgraded. This could be upgraded. It's got 4 megabytes of RAM on top of what it was supposed to come with, which is 1 meg. You know, we got to really take a moment and appreciate how far we've come, because we went from like super duper computer shit like this, you know, just click and, well, if it was set to the right thing, click and go, to very, very basic, like, graphics. I mean, this is a 20 megabyte hard drive. I've got a 4 terabyte solid state, a 1 terabyte solid state, and an 8 terabyte hard drive in there. Can I rename it? Edit. Use special. Okay, file. Page setup. Set startup. God, this is a mess. So, in early Macintosh OS, there was this thing where you can click and drag icons anywhere and it'll save where they're at. That's why organizing icons in early OS builds was, well, let's be honest, it was garbage. Backgrounder. System files cannot be opened. That's smart. Yeah, because we would break stuff. 12 megabytes available. Your phone has at least 100 times more of that in RAM alone, let alone storage. Basic program folder. Multiplication 2010. MS, Microsoft Basic. So Basic was a very, basic programming language. You know, you could do like 2 times 2 and it'll tell you 4. You know, just basic stuff like that. Multiplication 2010. 2 undefined. Okay, is it asking for parameters? 2 times 2. Okay, let's try 2 times 2 equals. Make sure we're right there. No, not plus, equals. Alright, I think this might have been some kid's science project, and that's why it's not working. Let's see, what else is here? The fact that this has a hard drive at all is special in the regards that, you know, these were considered optional. If you didn't have this, you would stick a floppy drive in here for each thing you wanted to do. You want to play a game, you take out the system disk and you put in the game disk. So on and so forth. Chaos, Health expanded model. I'm kind of curious what this is. He's just not having it today. He's at Roy Woody. So this, before you judge me on my background, this is all work in progress here. I've got to get this all moved and rearranged. Okay, so it's giving me parameters. Parameters for, I don't get it. Without context, I don't understand. Maybe someone else does, but I don't. Tell me why. Chaos interaction 2. I've got something that will allow me to hook up an SD card to this, and I can back up all the data off this. I definitely want to hang on to it, because if I just wiped it, that's wiping out almost 40 years of computer history right there. Chaos interaction. Fuck. Just dots. Alright, I've had enough. Control. Trace. When's every... Oh. I think that's machine code. Trace off. Edit. Stop. Okay. Print. Hello world. I didn't like that. Maybe it needs quotation. There he goes. Yeah, I need quotation. So that's just an explanation of how BASIC kind of works. It's in its name, BASIC. So what this also came with was a Kingston fan saver. So the big idea with this was there's no internal fan. It's all based off of just, just heat sinks, which was causing failure of these units because of heat would, it would kind of kill the solder joints eventually. So this adds a little bit of cooling, and it also has, it's got a power cable that can go into the Macintosh, and then 2 outlets. One of the outlets is currently being used by the hard drive. So let's see here. Copy Mac, copy to hard disk. I want to look at this just real quick. Edamath. Message. Okay. 1. Command not valid. Oh God, what is this? I'm assuming by the apostrophes that's probably French? Dutch maybe? Quitter. Voulez vous savoir la formule? God. I hope that was no. HyperCard folder, basic program folder. And that is all she wrote. Microsoft Mail. How is this set up to connect? Not loaded. Please check that the MS Mail. Scrapbook. Empty scrapbook. Mac lighting. We would complain about the beach ball nowadays. Now we just complain about the watch. Okay, what is that? Target software. Dictionary RAM. Misspelled. Is this spell check? I mean, that's self-explanatory. I wonder if there's any recent documents in Notepad. Hello, eBay. The screen. I'm going to type something to the seller in this later. I definitely want to get some background on where this machine came from. I honestly think, given it's got Microsoft Mail, it's got Edamath, that sounds like a math program. Let's see what kind of modules are here in the control panel. So we're going to take a quick break and give this boy attention. Casper. There's his brother, Nubs. Hey, bud. Okay, so this is obviously not right. There's a compartment on the back of this that has a giant, looks like a big AA, and it was leaking on both sides. Thankfully, that did not make it into the case, but that could have been really bad. You didn't have wallpapers. You could set a pattern. Config PP. PP down. Modem port. Keyboard. Yeah, this had to have been part of a school or an office. There's no reason why a home would need TCP modules unless they were like a power user. You know, the big thing about this design is this really sets some treads in just the computer world in general. You're used to the basic IBM PC being bland and just like a square box. This is a square box. It's got class. It's got style. It has functionality. Steve Jobs ripped off of Xerox, but we're not going to talk about that right now. Let's see here. That thing's just chugging away. All 20 megabytes. Alright, let's see here. That was quick. If I go to turn off my Mac or my PC, it's going to take like 10-20 seconds. Okay, let's turn this off first. Actually, we're going to turn this off first. And that is my 1986 Macintosh Plus.